Hey, obviously this is coming down the stretch here in the preseason. Just tell us how you think you've played and your ability to make plays and experience has helped you in this camp.
I think I've done a good enough job to, if not land a spot here or somewhere else. I've made the plays that have come my way. So far, I've only given up one catch as far as when it comes to man-to-man throughout the number of plays I've been in, and made tackles and made a play on the ball the other night. And so I'm just trying to progress each and every rep that and opportunity that I get when I'm out on the field, and just see where it lands me.
And how do you think this defense, the way Todd mixes it up, I know he mixes up coverage and everything, how do you think that meshes with what you do best?
It's really fun. It gives me a lot of wiggle room to move around a bit, and I get the blitz, which is always fun. And I've played in a little similar defense of the same one that Todd runs now when I was with the Giants underneath Coach Betch. And it's kind of the same philosophy, some of the same plays. So I was able to pick up on it rather quickly.
Thanks.
Next, we'll go to John Ledyard.
Antonio, watching the tape of these preseason games, it's pretty clear to me that run defense is a priority for you. Can you just talk about that a little bit and what's gone into your mindset in that area of the game?
I want to get in and stop the ball, period. I have a lot of plays where I'm involved within the run gap and within the run scheme of the defense, and I just try to get in and throw my pads where they need to be at and make a play on the ball.
It feels like I don't know, I know that in your career you've played a little bit in the slot, but do you feel kind of at home there? I know most of the time in practice preseason games you've been in the slot for Tampa Bay. Do you feel at home there?
Yeah, it's natural for me. I've played all over the field, especially last year when I was with the Chiefs. I played about 6 different positions, so just having the opportunity to hone in on just 2 positions rather right now, it feels very comfortable for me. I'm still working on little nuances of my game along with the scheme of the defense, but right now it feels pretty comfortable.
Next, we'll go to Joey Knight.
Antonio, you've joined a group that likes to call themselves the Grave Diggers, having been around them now for some time. Just what's your impression of them? What do you think the unit does well collectively?
Collectively, number one, it's talent all across the board. The front 4 are dogs. They can go get that ball whenever they feel like it at the snap of a finger. And then the backers are outstanding. Also, along with the back end, those guys, as far as when it comes to the communication and understanding of the defense and what needs to be executed within the certain calls and the schemes of the game, those guys do a very good job of communicating, and that's why this defense has been very successful.
Speaking of those guys on the back end, the corners and the safeties, you talked about kind of their clairvoyance. Do you sense that they know what each other's thinking at this point?
Yeah. And even with them, they having a few young guys in. I feel like with the few years that they've been together and the time they've been underneath Coach Bowles, I think that the staff has done an excellent job with giving those guys the tools that they need to go out and execute. And then the players in the back end as well have done a great job with staying together, communicating, and whenever a play or something pops or something happens, they understand each other and know how to come together and talk amongst each other and get it right. So when they go back out there, they can execute at a high level.
Next, we'll go to Greg Allman.
Hey, Antonio, obviously you go from one side of the Super Bowl to the other and have had the chance to be around 2 really successful teams. Well, what are the biggest differences you see? What stands out when you compare what you had in Kansas City to what you now see in this Tampa locker room?
Yeah, right. It's a very unique situation, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to have been a part of both. There's not a ton of difference, to be honest. The skill level is there on both sides. The coaching is there on both sides. And it's just 2 great organizations that I'm thankful to be a part of and had the opportunity to play with that are doing, and I believe will continue to do a great job within the future.
Thanks, Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
The last question will come from John Ledyard.
Antonio, I know you've kind of prided yourself on being a special teams guy and specifically done some good work as a gunner over the course of your career. Do you feel like you've received enough opportunities in Tampa Bay to show your capabilities on special teams and as a gunner?
Yes, I haven't had a number of reps in the games at gunner because they know what I can do. And so with me being a kind of a little bit of a savvy vet, this being year 6, they've given me a little breatheway to help along with getting the rest of the guys prepared within the upcoming games, that they get the opportunity so that they can go out there and put their best foot forward and put good stuff on tape so that, you know, that they can get a job. And then I think that's what Coach Armstrong and Coach Tandy are doing. And I'm thankful for that opportunity that they're giving me a role as far as teaching and to be able to give my wisdom to them so that they can go out and perform at a high level.
All right, that's all we have time for. Appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you.